Hi everyone, right, I'm going to share with you how I made one of the tables. Now I know some people don't like to see this because, you know, they want me to do flowers constantly, but I can't do that. I have a lot of other things to do. But I'm going to start and do some more templates for the shop, and yeah, that's fine, that one, because a lot of people want them. So there's loads of videos. Go and watch all the older videos with all the flowers on and all the plaques and things like that. There really is lots and lots of videos. So I'm going to do this large table, and what I'm going to do is I'll do an A4 sheet and I will put on everything you need. For the table. Now, I've also got this which I'm going to use, which that will go across there. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm using these, what on earth do they call them? I can't, well, templates. That's all I can say they are. Templates. So we're going to need, cut 2 of those out. So that's times 2, that's times 1, and that's times 1. And then what I'll do is I'll just move these out of the way. And I'll show you how to put the table together. I've got the glue gun on. You know, I can sell these on, and put these on the shop for you so that you can make your own if you fancy doing it from scratch. So we just cut around, try and move the paper and not the scissors. It's easy. And thanks to all those that have entered the giveaway. All you have to do on the last video, which is the living room furniture, miniature ones, is to say who you are and where you're from. Every now and again we do a little tally of who's watching, where people are living across the globe. You know, and we like to know that we're touching as many countries as possible, or as many areas as possible. Oops, I don't want to go off course with this one a bit, which I just did, but it doesn't matter. I can put that right when I'm putting it onto the chipboard, because we're going to make this from chipboard. And just mark it out. I like to use the templates. I could go straight onto the board, but I like a template that I can keep of everything I do. So we've got that, and we need 1 of that, 2 of those, remember, and 1 of this larger one. Like that. So I need to do this one again. There we go. Now I am going to be using my knife to do this bit. It's just easier. I may need to cut this one down, I'm not sure, but we'll see. Now it's roughly well, a little bit short, a little bit smaller than the width of the ruler. but that's fine, and we don't need it too high. I will give you the measurement because I will put it onto the anyway. So before we cut those out, with this one, what we now need to do is to mark it, because we have to put these two together, and you only need little cuts, but you need it to the middle. So I would say that was the centre and slightly over. So we need to do the first one. Oops, a bit over, never mind. You can always put extra glue in and it won't hurt it whatsoever. We need to take that bit out. But then you need to put the two pieces together and make sure you take that out as well. Now I'm trying only to do the width of that, of the chipboard itself. It may be a little bit big, that doesn't matter at all. There we go. Because they've just got to sit like that, and you can always give it a little, you know, bit of glue, extra glue in there. But that's level. So what I'm going to do is we pop some glue on there, and we pop some glue on that side, and we fit the two pieces together. I just do that, wipe that off, that's fine. Now we need this slightly covered like that. And just glue it like that and hold that still. That's not going anywhere. And then what we need to do is to take the small bit while that's drying, this one. Let's just get rid of this. Now chipboard's really good because you can sand it if you need to. But I'm doing it like a double layered table that's going to have a nice edge. Just cut, I'm only doing little snips at a time because I don't want to go over the line and I don't want to go under the line. That's fine. Let me take this one. Let me do the same thing. If you find that you can't get round the corner, cut it. Just keep doing that. Little snips so often and it'll all come together. Shouldn't do it when you're wearing rings because it hurts. Now you may want to put different legs on yours. That's fine as well. I just want mine like this because I'm doing several miniatures I've got in mind to do, and I just want to make the furniture ready for it. But that then goes on there like that. And you can see it's got a nice little ridge all the way around. If that's too much, then all you need to do is to cut around it. It will be fine. So I'm just putting the glue on, and then I can manipulate this into place where I want it. I need a little bit more cut off there, but you can take it down more, do you know what I mean? So you can cut it further in. like that. So I don't want mine too wide on the edge. And like I say, you can sand them down and everything. But I'm fine with mine being like that. And then what you do is you take the legs like that. Now they're stuck. And I'm just going to make sure that I stick them where I need them to be. And that's roughly fine. It's great. I'm fine with that. And that's perfectly... Oh. Yes, I stuck it upside down, didn't I? But if you make that mistake, don't worry about it because I wanted that as the top and that's the bottom, but it doesn't matter. Never mind. It really doesn't matter. I can cut another one and put on top there. The other way, what I was going to do is to put a border on it. So that's great. I can put a border on it now. So I'm going to take my card. This is 12 inches long. And I'm going to put on it a border. So I may need 2 pieces of this. So it really doesn't matter if you make that mistake. Cut another one and pop it on the top, which I'm going to do because that's what I wanted. So what I am going to do though is to put this on, and you just glue it on around the edge and it gives it a nice neat edge. So we shall get rid of that, put another glue stick in, and let's get going. I'm only doing a little bit at a time because it can be a little bit tricky to keep it all the same. Oops. Like I say, you just want to put a little lip on it. You need to make sure you keep it on the deck, you know, so that is touching that. I might not need it to have done 2 strips. And just keep going round like that. I didn't need to do 2, but hey. There you go. And that's on there like that. And I'm just going to snip that little bit there. I mean, pop a little bit of glue on that. And just hold that in. So there you go, I've got a nice neat finish on mine. Like that. But I do want that on there, so I'm going to have to cut another one. So, never mind. We do make mistakes, but mistakes, as you can see, can be fixed. And I need that one, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, that one. So I'm just going to use that one here. I'm going to say I can't believe I've done that, but I can because I've done things like that. I do make mistakes like everybody else. Save all your bits because they come in handy for bricks and whatnot. You know, if you have to make some bricks up. Like I say, just go around it slowly. Little snips at a time. There we go. And I can put that on there because that's where I wanted it. Hey, never mind. We do these silly things. Just put that on. Now, that, apart from that bit there, I know, that's fine. That's fine, just squeeze that in. And there you go, you've got your little coffee table. That's going to help, isn't it? Now, if you're going to do the smaller one, which is the bedside lamp or the bedside table, I'm just going to use that one. Let me just see if I've got a piece I can fit it onto. Ooh, let me just see. I don't like wasting my card and that. No, I'm going to have to do it out of here. Like that. Plus it's a great way you can do your, you know, like putting a mirror. Actually I could have done that, couldn't I? Let me do the table. Now of course you don't need to make legs like that if you don't want. You can use bobbins. Or anything. Even get some, you can make your own legs. I might make a leg and show you what I mean. Well, I'm going to have to make 4 if I do that. Okay, let's have a look at making that. So, I've got my little coffee table. And I need some legs for it. So what I have are some of these. I invested in a new tool the other day. And it's for cutting wood. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to cut this, but we shall see. Yes. And I'm just measuring at the end. Sorry, let me just do it this way because I can see better. See, like that. And they should be the same size. Like I say, I was covering the end here, measuring it by that. I can't remember the name of the tool. I can't. Keep those because you never know when they're going to come in handy. They do for door handles and whatnot. Let's just make sure these should be the same. Yeah, they'll do. So, to get my little table, because it's only going to be stuck in somewhere, it's not going anywhere and they won't be playing with it. Wait till that's dry. And we've got a little side table like that, and then that can be covered. That can be at the side of the bed or beside 2 armchairs. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So there's a pair of tables. Nice little lamp on and a cuppa. So I hope that's helpful. I'll be back with some more. Bye bye for now.